Decent coverage on the back end for the big pickup.
Williams to Moss, cuts it back inside, and into the end zone for a Utah touchdown.
Here's Huntley giving to Moss.
He's got it. Touchdown, Utah. Local ABC station. Utah will take over the football with Zach Moss running through people, staying on his feet. Zach Moss still.
Colorado zone read again. Moss straight ahead with room to run, and there he goes. Zach Moss off to the races, and that'll be a Utah touchdown.
That's being handled by the officiating crew on the field. Right up the gut. Zach Moss straight ahead. Touchdown, Utah.
Enthusiastic and positive about everything. That was an enjoyable conversation.
Moss reaches it across the goal line, and there's Moss. Pinballs outside and scores.
Moss on his left shoulder. Game on in Salt Lake City. Here, behind two tight ends, they run Moss. He runs in.
Moss. This loose. Touchdown for Utah.
And Moss taking the pitch from Troy Williams and finding some space to deliver a blow and stay on his feet. Here is Moss, and he is in. His second touchdown of the game.
Moss picking his way to the goal line. One more time. And he is driven back. He did get in.
Hang toe-to-toe with Utah.
Big hole. Zach Moss. There he goes. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Utah. As they create a big hole this time for the run game, and Moss down the sideline. Zach Moss in the end zone, touched it. That didn't take a whole lot to Moss. It is. And Moss takes it in. So how about that? Huntley's
Little slow on the blitz pickups. And now Zach Moss is just looking for the knockout punch. Little option. Moss, the cut, and a touchdown for Utah. Handoff. First down. Zach Moss. Forget the first down. It's a touchdown.
get a first down. Here's Moss. They can get a touchdown also.
Third and goal, they put it in his hands. He cuts it back and gets in. Touchdown, Utah.
Moss at the goal line. He's in for the touchdown.
Huntley looks to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Moss. One man to beat. With a stiff arm, he does. Touchdown, Utah.
And first and 20. Give it to Moss on the end around. He's scooting. He's got a free. Huge gap there.
The fumble. 14-point swing potentially. There's a look in on that slant to Moss. Look out, they can get more right here.
Moss up the middle, has an opening, sheds a defender. They'll feed Moss again, untouched into the end zone.
Because he originally signed to come here to Oregon State. Zach Moss breaking a tackle. Moss to the outside. Moss at midfield. 40, 30. Zach Moss to the 10. And Zach Moss is in. Touchdown. 91.
Moss has it and more. To the 5. Lowers the boom and finds Peters. That's Nixon in motion. And this is Moss who puts it in the paint.
Looking to throw it first down, just checks it down and has Moss open, and he'll barrel into the end zone, and the Utes finally out that way.
Second and goal. Moss again, touchdown.
First turnover of the night by Arizona State. And there it is. A record-setting run. Zach Moss runs his way.
Look at that. Stop on a dime, start again. Touchdown.
Motion. This is Moss. And that's unfair. Touchdown, Utes.
Carry perhaps. Yes, it does. There's the handoff. It's Moss. It's touchdown.
So far, first down carry, and the Ducks swing it out, but he cut back, breaks a tackle.